Hello, good afternoon, bonjour, good evening, whatever time you're looking at that video. Welcome back on my channel. Okay, so I'm doing this video for let you know what's going on in my life. Lately I was supposed to go to Budapest. And what happened? My flight has been cancelled, so I'm telling you what happened, okay? So on that day, I was just like chilling out at home, just getting ready, taking a bath and all that. I was chilling, having my best life, okay? And I was like, watching by the window, I was like, oh, it looked a bit, it looked like it's cold out there. Alright, so for me it's like, it's fine, okay, I'm getting ready, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna wear something like this, I'm gonna warm up all my stuff, and I'm gonna warm up, I'm gonna take some warm stuff for Budapest. So thinking, if it's cold here, so you can guess how cold it's gonna be there. So Oliver texted me and said, Patrick, you better check, your train because there's a lot of problem. There is some snow. I was like, oh, snow? Oh, really? So I look again, and yes, it was snow on the ground. So I was like, oh wow, okay, maybe I should go now. So I left a bit early. And what happened, so as soon as I was out, really, it was like snowing for good, like really, like big snow on the floor. And so I took the first train to the airport. And as soon as I arrived at the airport, it was madness, crazy. I'm telling you, it was like people on the floor, people everywhere. People were like just like I don't know what they were doing, but they were just waiting. And me, I was like, okay, I'm so early. I was at least a good 2 hours before my check-in. And when I was there, enjoying my drink, I received a message from the company saying your flight has been delayed by an hour. I was like, okay, fine. So more time for me to enjoy my life. So I'm just, I'm not worried. I'm just like, okay. I was like having a drink at that point, and then I was like, okay, you know what? Now I'm gonna have a full-on meal. So I ordered food, and then when my food arrived, I received another text and said, I'm sorry to tell you that, but your flight is actually delayed by 2 hours. I was like, oof, okay, right. Me thinking at this time, alright, okay. Yeah, because for you to know, my flight was at I think 19:15, something like that. Sorry. And I was supposed to arrive around like midnight or 5. So, midnight. It's already late for me, okay? So so by the time I received a second message, so that means I would have arrived around like 2 o'clock in the morning. I had my appointment at the dentist at 8, so meaning like, okay, I'm still gonna be there on time for my appointment, but I'll be very tired. I'll be like, whatsoever, they're gonna drug me anyway. So, okay. Then the third message arrived. Flight cancelled. How to say that? Flight cancelled. I was pissed off. I was like, oh my god. Okay. I was really pissed off. And then when I arrived, it was like a queue of people, like endless queue. And I was like, okay, now I understand why those people are queuing, because, okay, their flights have been cancelled too. And it was an announcement saying, if your flight has been cancelled, blah, 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 you should go there. I was like, okay, so I was starting to queue, and I queued for like a good 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. And at one point, they'd done an announcement saying, okay, all people with a cancelled flight or delayed flight have to go to gate number, whatever. So I went. And I was like, why are we in that small room? I mean, I managed to get in, but it was plenty people behind me, and I was like, how are we gonna all fit there? So at one point they put a lot of people in that room, and then they opened another door, and that was for us to go back to the custom, like border force. So in order to get out of the airport, because I didn't know I was going out anyway, but I understood that at this point, to get out of the airport, you need to clear customs. I was like, fuck, really? Right, passport check and all that, okay, and then lucky for me I had no luggage, so I could just go. And the snow at this time was like, you know, getting crazy, and I was lucky enough to find a train, and I went back home. I was really pissed off. I was like, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with refund and all this, you know, the same evening. I'm just like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna go home. Let's try to relax as much as possible, and then I'll deal with all this tomorrow. So for the airline, I was flying with Wizz. So this is still on. We're still talking about the refund. I don't know how it's gonna work, but something is coming up for sure. Right. The hotel, it's just like, you know, those people can just go to hell. I'm telling you. They can go to hell like straight, first class, really. What happened is, I called hotels.com, and for the story, I've been a customer with hotels.com for like past 10 years, easy. And when I contacted them, I said, okay, this is what happened, and I know I'm not expecting a full refund, because to start with, the first night I was coming at midnight and all this. So I was like, okay, but and I was like, could at least have a refund on the second night, because I was supposed to stay for 2 nights there. And I said, oh, it's not us who can decide for this. We need to contact the hotel, and if the hotel is okay, we will refund you something. And they came back to me and said, no, the hotel doesn't want to do refunds. I was like, what? Really? Alright. I understand that the hotel, that's their policy, not doing refunds. I understand. Okay. But you, hotels.com, as a provider, you could do something, a little something. I would have been happy with like £10 refund or whatever. £10, just to prove or to show me that they do value me as a loyal customer. But it was zero, nothing, like dust. Not even dust. The dust is something. It was nothing. They said, okay, we can't do anything. No, sorry, we can't do it. No, can't do. I was like, okay, yeah, but I was texting them again. I said, but at least can I get the points, you know, for those who doesn't know about hotels.com, the more you're staying at hotels, the more you're collecting points, and then after 10 points, you've got like a free night somewhere. So I was like, okay, can I at least get the points? And I said, no, because you did not complete the night at the hotel, so for this, we can't count your points. I was like, what? Really? Really? Are we... Hey! Right, okay. Me, at this stage, I said, okay, I'll stop with hotels.com. I'm gonna talk to the hotel straight away. I called the hotel and I spoke to a gentleman who was like that. I explained my case. I said, okay, listen, this is what happened. My name is Patrick, and I booked 2 nights in your hotel. I still want to go to the hotel, but this is what happened. My flight has been cancelled, and and I can't make it for the second night, I just want to know if I can at least have a partial refund or a little something, you know, because I was willing to come back to the hotel. And, you know, if I got, when I come back, maybe you can upgrade me, or, you know, being kind, you know, I don't know what. And then the guy said to me like that, no, we don't refund. And it was like, I can't stay on the phone with you. I've got people in front of me. And right, if you want to talk to me, send me an email, and that's it. I was like, but right. So that was the second night. For the second night, that was the day before the second night, yes. So I was like, okay, right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write them and said, I'm gonna write to them and say, my flight has been rescheduled, and also I'll be there by 9 o'clock. Knowing I'm full well I'm not gonna come back. And he told me he got the audacity of telling me on the phone that we fully booked today. So clearly what they're gonna do, they're gonna rebook my room, so making more money out of my back. I was like, really? It's not about the money, really. It's the whole thing was not about the money. It's all about the value as a customer. Okay, you clearly, I mean, it's like, you know, I'll give you money like that, and I got fuck all for it. So what happened now? So of course the dentist, I could rebook that no, without any problems. So what's happening now? I mean, not we. So what's happening now? I'll be back to Budapest next month. So I planned the whole thing, and I chose, of course, another hotel. You know, this hotel, I can say the hotel actually. It's a H2 Hotel Budapest. Really, if you see that video, you can go fuck yourself. I'm telling you, really, fuck yourself. And I went, of course, on TripAdvisor, explained my story, and yeah, whoever thinking to go to H2 Hotel Budapest, no, go somewhere else. Disgusting, nasty people. You know, those people, I'm pretty sure they're just like thinking you're just wallet on legs, that's it. Really. Grab and grab and grab. No nice people. And I could tell the guy on the phone was like, I understand, this is his job, he has to say what he has to say, but the way he said it, it was like very rude, and nah, really. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should go back. I should go to see them and say, yeah, my name is Patrick, and I just want to let you know how I think about your company. There we go. Right, so yes, I'm going to Budapest next month, and I'll be having my treatment, and of course, this time you'll be coming with me, you know. Right, okay, if you like that video, please comment, like, and subscribe. What else? Yes, also I'm gonna do, we're gonna go for a trip, we're going to Reims, and we're going to Strasbourg very soon, so of course you're coming with me. And also I'll be doing a live on the 18th of December. On the 18th, Sunday, 18th December, I'll doing live, okay? So, it's time for me to say goodbye, okay? Alright, kissy kissy. Ciao!